Oh, welcome! The name of this section is Localization and Histogram Filters, and in this section we will cover the basic math that will serve us throughout the rest of the course. So, I would like to begin with one question. What is localization? It's like a philosophical question. What is localization? Localization is, in essence, finding a position. And the whole topic of localization deals with one question. Is it possible for me to know with high precision where I am located? Really? Come on! Oh! When you ask people, what is the best way to know where am I, they usually say GPS. And it's correct. However, there are two main drawbacks to GPS. The first is that GPS needs clear sky in order to work. In other words, you need to be outside so that your phone or your receiver will be able to communicate with satellites in outer space. It doesn't work in malls, tunnels, and underground parking lots. The second drawback, which has more to do with our course, is that the maximum accuracy a GPS receiver can produce is limited to a few meters. When we find ourselves, for example, in a complicated intersection such as this, it will be much harder for Waze to navigate itself. When we try to plan for a self-driving car that tries to stay in one lane, 4-meter width, the GPS won't be able to help us. Therefore, we need to come up with other methods or other algorithms. The second thing that we will deal with is the difference between global and local localization. What is global localization? Global localization is the ability to determine where am I from complete uncertainty, assuming I know the map. Local localization means something different, and it talks about me being able to determine where I will be in the future, in the next step, given that I know exactly where I am in the current or in the present state. In this course, we will deal with both global and local localization and the difference between the two. Another important thing to remember is that nothing is 100% certain in our stochastic world, beside, of course, death and income tax. Now, what do I mean? That we always have a stochastic component of randomness. My car sensors, they are accurate, but they are not 100% accurate. The engine or the commands I give the engine to move to a certain point or move a certain amount of meters forward, they are accurate, but they are not 100% accurate. It doesn't matter which situation we choose, we have a big element of randomness. And with this element, we need to work in order to decide with high enough probability where my car is located and what I need to do from here. This is what we will do in this section. We will learn the probabilistic tools that will help us to understand where our car is located. Good luck!